What are you doing back here?
I need to see Sonya.
Well, she's away, and I want you gone before she gets back.
Oh, you promised that if I got sober, you'd let me see her.
Looks to me like you're still drinking.
Well, I am not. I promise you.
Okay, I know you didn't go to that rehab facility that I paid for. In fact, I think you had no intention of...
Wild out there!
Sonya! No, that's not her, okay? I told you, she's not here.
I'm Steph.
Hi, I'm Walter. I'm an old family friend of Sonya's.
Oh.
And would you mind if I just dried off?
Bathroom's down the hall. There's a clean towel hanging up already.
Oh, thank you.
Here, take this.
Oh, thank you.
What's going on?
You had motive, you had means, and you had opportunity.
Yeah, as did many other people who are not currently under investigation.
But the evidence against you is overwhelming.
The evidence is circumstantial at best.
It was enough to have you charged.
But the charges are false. I mean, they're not going to result in a conviction.
What makes you so confident?
The fact that I'm innocent.
Well, are you denying the fact that you hired Cecilia Saint to sabotage Lassiter's hotel?
I asked Cecilia to disrupt the Citizen of the Year event. That's all, nothing more.
Is it just your ego that makes you think you can get away with this?
I'm not trying to get away with anything. I welcome the investigation. In fact, I want it to be more thorough. I want the police to find and charge the real culprit here. I want justice just like you do. Piper, you lost your brother and your grandfather. And I can only imagine how devastating that is. And for that, you have my deepest condolences.
Don't try and play me, Paul.
I'm sorry that you feel that way. But given my history, yeah, I understand it. But you need to know that I would never, ever hurt you or your family.
Why should I believe you? Why should I believe anything that you say?
Because I am in love with your mother. And I have been since long before this happened. I wouldn't do something like this to her.
Do you need to take a break?
No, we're done.
Piper, I'm not guilty. Look, if the police can't find out who did this, then I will do everything in my power to find out. Because I want to see justice done too.
Sonya hasn't seen her Uncle Walter since she was a little kid. But a few years ago, this con man turned up pretending to be him. See, he knew the real Walter Mitchell.
Okay, so the real one is the one in the bathroom now, right?
But this con man found out what he could about Sonya and her life and turned up here and used that information to manipulate her.
It's awful.
Yeah, and when she found out, she nearly went off the rails. He took off out of town, but he also left a phone number for the real Walter Mitchell.
Right, so you got in touch behind her back.
And then a few months ago, he contacts me out of the blue. So I arranged to meet up with him, and when I do, he's a drunken mess.
Really? So what did he want?
Well, he wanted to see Sonya, but I wasn't going to let that happen, not in the shape that he was. So I gave him $5 grand to check himself into a rehab clinic. And I sent Stoney a couple of weeks later to check on him, and he found him in the pub with his mates, off his face.
Right. Okay, so you never said anything to Sonya?
No, well, how could I? Not after what happened before. Yeah. I mean, Uncle Walter was Sonia's favourite. I couldn't let her see him like that.
Yeah. Oh, God. Toadie, if Sonya finds out that I've known about this before she does, so she will have a meltdown, and with good reason.
I know. So we have to make sure that she never finds out. Promise me you aren't going to say anything.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Now we just got to get rid of Walter before Sonya gets home tomorrow.
Wow, the weather's incredible.
You should see your hair.
Is that your way of saying thanks for walking me home?
Hey, where have you been? Did you get caught in the storm?
I went to see Paul.
Piper, what were you thinking?
I just wanted to talk to him about the case.
Aaron and I were both with her the whole time.
Do you seriously not have any doubts that he's responsible for the explosion?
None.
He said that he loved you, and that he still does.
I should probably go.
No, wait, please.
Okay, Paul and I were sort of involved. I wanted to tell you, but our world fell apart and I didn't want to bother you with something that was obviously a mistake.
I'm sorry he hurt you.
Oh, what? You think I care about that now? He killed 2 of the people I love. He deserves to go to jail.
If he is guilty.
There is no if, Piper!
Mum, the investigation stalled, okay? Maybe because there are other suspects.
You know what? I wish there was someone else too. Believe me. But there's only Paul. And the sooner the police prove it, the sooner we can accept it, the better off we'll all be.
There you go. Thanks.
You're supposed to be cleaning up your act, and you show up here drunk.
I'm off the grog, I swear. If I was drunk, you would have smelled it on me when I arrived, did you? I've been on the road all day. I'm exhausted, that's all. And if you haven't noticed, it's howling out there. I've been crawling
Alcoholics
around.
always have a cover story. And I know for a fact that you didn't go to rehab like you promised.
No, I dried out at home with the help of friends.
So what happened to the $5,000 I gave you?
I gave it to someone, a person who I care a great deal about. They needed it.
Yeah, who?
Well, that doesn't matter.
See? Your story's got holes in it.
It's true.
Look, can I make you a cup of tea or something?
No, he's not staying.
But please, look, I've come a long way. I need to see Sonya.
I told you she is away.
Well, then I'll stick around for a few days if it means getting to see her.
You're not staying here.
Well, I can't drive all the way back to Newcastle tonight.
Well, maybe I'll get you a room at the local motel.
Well, thank you very much, but I don't think I can afford that.
No, that's okay. I'm the owner. I know we've got a room vacant.
Oh, well, thank you. That's so generous of you.
That's the address. I'll let them know you're coming.
You're an angel.
Oh. It's Mark. He's coming over. He'll be here in 5.
I don't want anyone else to see you. You have to go now.
Yeah? See, thank you so much.
Oh, Toad. Oh, don't you think you've been a bit hard on him?
No, not at all. Protecting Sonya is the only thing that I care about.
Because I'm in love with your mother. And I have been since long before this happened. I wouldn't do something like this to her.
I know Mum wants to see the person who killed Josh behind bars, but what if Paul's innocent?
Well, if it wasn't him, then who was it?
After the explosion, I had this feeling that maybe Chaz was involved.
Chaz? But he took off back to Perth before it all happened.
Yeah, we don't know that. When Paul was charged, I was happy to be wrong, but now... What if Chaz blew up the hotel to get back at me and my family?
Sure, Chaz was devastated over what happened between you and him, but he's not a psycho.
I don't know. I mean, sure, it'd be easy for me to sit back and watch Paul get convicted, feel some closure. But what if the police have the wrong guy?
It's not likely.
Ty, all that stuff that he said about being in love with my mum, I don't think he was lying.
Yeah, I've never seen him like that before.
Yeah, me neither. And I don't think most people have. But they need to hear his side of the story.
If you go ahead and post this online, your mum will go nuts. Everyone will.
The truth is more important.
Whatever you decide, I've got your back.
I'm going to remind you of that when Mum finds out what I'm about to do.
see my vlog? It has an insane amount of comments already.
Paul's your client.
Yep.
And you don't see a problem with that?
I told you I was having doubts, right? Remember, you're the one who told me to do it anyway.
I didn't know you meant Paul. Don't you think that's asking for trouble?
Okay, everyone around here has thought Paul was a crook, maybe even a killer. And you know what? I've started to change that around.
What about Piper's family? Do they know this interview's out there?
I'm not sure. I kind of got the vibe she wasn't going to tell them.
I think Terese might like a heads up before she sees it online. I think you should give her a call.
Oh, thanks. This is the best coffee I've had in ages. What's your secret?
That'd be telling.
Look, I was a bit rude yesterday. I was tired and more than a little bit anxious. I'm sorry.
Huh. Well, I could probably find it in my dark heart to forgive you.
Oh, thank goodness, because I'm thinking of making this my regular coffee spot and I'd hate things to get awkward.
Oh, so you're thinking of staying in Erinsborough long term?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I really like the area. And you've got a new mayor, I believe, a young woman.
Sonya Rebecchi. She's amazing, very invested. She cares about everyone who lives here.
Oh, she sounds pretty special.
Well, I'll get you another best coffee on the house.
Oh, well, you keep spoiling me like that. You'll never get rid of me.
Oh.
You know, if the public are thinking the same way as my mum, I'm glad I posted the video. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure Mark's going to agree with you. Do you know how much trouble you could be in for posting that video?
You mean with someone other than my mum?
And what were you thinking? I mean, working with Paul is bad enough, but roping Piper into it?
Whoa. No one's roping me into anything. No one's manipulating me.
Yeah, exactly. Piper made her own choice.
This is not some celebrity puff piece. It's an active criminal investigation you're messing with. You could be prosecuted for contempt.
Mark, Paul and Piper did not discuss any specific details about the case, right? And I made sure of that.
Right. And since when did you become an expert on law?
Well, I was clear with Paul about the ground rules from the start. Everything they talked about is already on the public record.
Yeah, we're not stupid. Right, Paul didn't bring up any new information that would affect the investigation.
No, but you did name Cecilia Saint. Do you know what defamation is?
Nothing we said about her was untrue.
Piper, if you want to avoid a world of trouble, you'll take down the video before this gets out of control.
Hi. I need to speak with Piper Willis.
She's not here at the moment.
Do you know where I could find her?
I'm Piper's mum, Terese. What's this about?
She implicated me in her interview with Paul Robinson. I'm Cecilia Saint. How could you let your daughter interview a snake like Paul Robinson in the first place?
Look, I actually didn't know that she'd done it until after the fact. I wish I could have stopped her, believe me.
Paul probably manipulated her into it. I don't know much about him, but I know that's the kind of thing he does.
So, is it true that you've worked for him?
Yes, a while back. He once paid me to mess with someone. I don't know why. I didn't ask, and I'm not proud of it.
Okay, so he hired you again to derail the Citizen of the Year award?
He did, but I didn't go through with it.
Can you prove that?
I was at the hospital with my son when it happened. He'd had an asthma attack.
Okay, so you've got an alibi. You could testify against Paul.
The police have already contacted me. I don't want any part in this.
So you'd be happy to see him walk free?
That's the last thing I want. We'd all be safer if he wasn't around. After what he's done?
So you have no doubt that Paul was responsible for the explosion?
I'm absolutely certain he was behind it.
Hey, Mark. Listen, I was just hoping if you could tell me if there's been any developments with Paul's case.
Yeah, Terese, I'm no longer working on it. But even if I was, I couldn't discuss the details.
No, look, I wouldn't expect you to. But I was just wondering if you thought Piper's interview is likely to have an impact.
It's hard to say for sure, but personally, yeah, I think it could be damaging.
So, what, it could throw doubt on Paul's guilt?
Well, yeah, that's what it's designed to do. If enough members of the public get behind it, it could put pressure on the police to change their strategy.
Okay, so what if it does go to trial?
Well, worst case scenario, a smart lawyer would find something in the video to raise reasonable doubt or even prove that it influenced the jury and call for a mistrial.
But we can't let that happen. I mean, surely there's something that we can do.
Yeah, Terese, like I said, I'm no longer working on the case. Look, maybe you could ask Piper to take down the video, but you know what? A lot of people have already seen it.
So what, you think the damage is done?
I'm really sorry. I want Paul to pay for what he's done too, but my hands are tied.
But I thought the mainstream journos had a problem with the legal ramifications.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They can't talk about the case directly, but what they can talk about is the buzz around the interview.
When the iron glows, when the iron glows red, you earn your place and your packet and you're back again.
Fashion advice? Good.
At night in the corner with my wine and bread, I scrub my hands and I lay my head.
There are more good comments here than bad ones. I don't even have to delete any.
You need to drop Paul as a client.
Sorry?
You were right from the start, he's way too dodgy. And you're trying to make him out to be some sort of hero, but if your first client is sent to jail and the business is over, you need to cut ties with Paul.
No, I'm going to stand by him.
Then obviously I need to save you from yourself. Either Paul goes or I withdraw my investment.
Oh, hello.
I hope the motel room was okay.
Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. Thank you so
Good,
much for
yeah,
that.
cool.
So you're a friend of Jared's?
Yeah. Very old friend.
And you know Sonya well?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, well, the thing is, you know, what I said about being an old family friend isn't strictly true.
I know. Her uncle Toad told me.
You know. Yeah. This is probably way out of line, but do you reckon you could talk to Jared and just see if he can change his mind? I mean, it is so important to me that I speak to Sonya.
I probably shouldn't get involved.
You know, I understand him being wary and everything, you know, but I've made mistakes in my life. I've made big mistakes, but, you know, I just want a chance to, you know, make up for them and put things right. I mean, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Well, do you reckon you can just, you know, have a word with him? Please?
Hey, don't freak out. Okay, just don't freak out. I just really think you should hear him out. Come on, Toad, he deserves a chance.
Okay, let's hear it then.
Okay, good. I'll just wait outside.
Okay, look, let me begin by saying that I'm very sorry that I didn't use the money that you gave me for rehab. I intended to, but...
And you drank it away instead?
No. I used it to help someone, and that is the truth. And the night that your brother saw me, I'd just received some very bad news, and I didn't handle it very well. But that is the first time that I have fallen off the wagon in ages.
So how long until that happens again?
Well, I'm doing my best. It's been 24 days. I'm not trying to make excuses. I know that I've let you down, but I just really want to connect with Sonya more than anything.
Okay. Well, you've had all your life to connect with her. Why now?
Well, I feel terrible that I haven't been in her life, and I thought that she and Jade would be better off without me, but no, I now realise that's wrong. So I just...
Excuse me, sorry, Toad. Sonia's just rocked up in the taxi.
But no, she's not due back until tonight.
Thank you so much for coming back.
This interview's opened up a can of worms. I've already had calls from police and several reporters.
Yeah, well, Paul's strategy is obviously working. You know, if he plays his cards right, he'll just walk away.
Do you really think so?
Please, take a seat. Look, this is why I need you to help me make sure that doesn't happen. Paul killed my son. I mean, you have a little boy. You could imagine how that feels.
Honestly, I don't want to.
But then please, help me.
There's nothing I can do.
Well, there is. Okay, what if someone told the police that Paul had confessed to them about causing the explosion? He'd definitely get put away. And that person could make a deal with the police. You know, full immunity in exchange for their testimony. And Lassiter's would be very grateful.
How grateful?
Full support and protection.
A job? With a long-term contract?
Yes. I'm sure that can be arranged. Please. Please help me get justice for my son.